The properties possessed by a data repository reflect not only assertions about the data collection, but also assertions about the repository environment itself. A repository can have properties related to users, collections, resources, and policies. For users, properties include user groups, access controls, and usage statistics. For collections, properties can include arrangement, backup, metadata, versioning, and access controls. For resources, properties can include type and hierarchical arrangement. For policies, properties include versioning, typing, staging, and auditing. The set of properties is strongly driven by the set of assertions that the collection builders make about the collection and the repository. Properties are tracked by generating reports about the current state of the system, executing verification policies to assess a property, and generating event trails to track compliance over time. Properties are evaluated for completeness, consistency, correctness, and consensus. Completeness implies that all files in a collection possess the property. Consistency implies that as policies change, the properties are updated to comply. Correctness implies that the properties represent valid state information. Consensus implies that an agreement has been reached between the collection developers on the meaning of each property. The attributes of properties are shown here. The concept graph shows the derivation of required properties to address the purpose behind the formation of a data collection. The properties must enforce not only the required purpose, but must also illustrate completeness, correctness, consistency, and consensus. The properties are applied to the digital objects stored in the collection as attributes, or applied as attributes to procedures or to users or to storage resources. The properties in turn drive the choice of policies, the procedures that are used to enforce the properties, and the state information that is needed to control the policies and apply the procedures. A pertinent assessment of a data repository is the relationship between the driving purpose, the chosen properties, the policies, the procedures, and the persistent state information. It should be possible to map the state information changes caused by an action back to the asserted properties of the data repository. Such a mapping can be used to demonstrate that the collection management is being done correctly and that the policies are being correctly enforced. Take 7 minutes to complete exercise 94. Review your decision on the properties that your research collection should enforce. Can the desired properties be enforced? Can the desired properties be verified? Please load a paragraph describing your result into the Lifetime Library in the subcollection class INLS 624 by the end of today's class.